morning. Welcome to this weekly edition of the Ag Market Network Market Report. Exports are just coming out now, and we are checking those. We're pulling them up. We'll all look at this together. And cotton, net sales of 226,900. Close to last week, up over it's up 8% over the 4-week average. Turkey took 70,700. India took 55,800. Vietnam took 27,500. Indonesia took 26,500. Taiwan took 10,400. So good cross the board sales. Here's a very good number. New crop sales 176,400, and Indonesia took 93,700 of that. Vietnam took 44,000. Good numbers. I think the fear was we were going to see cancellations. I don't know actually if we've had time to see the possibility of that yet because of the trade talk breakdown. Shipments of 362,800. Still looking to see if we had any cancellations stuck in here anywhere. Most of the shipments were to Vietnam and China. So that's really it. I mean, the report, when it came out, cotton was up 40. In July, up 32. In December, it rallied and got up about 60. Here, just as this number came out, I see. And now it's back to where it's up 40. So no real change there. Looking now at soybeans. Net sales 370,900 metric tons. Germany took 122,000 metric tons. Indonesia took 95,300 metric tons. Unknown destinations took 38,500 metric tons. Net sales for new crop sales were 303,400. That's a good number. So no evidence of China anywhere in sight. The soybean market was up 3 as the report was coming out. Now it's up 5. So good reaction there so far. Corn. Net sales of 553,300. That's 15% under the 4-week average. Colombia took 226,300 metric tons. Japan took 121,400 metric tons. Mexico took 121,400 metric tons. Corn before the report was up 3, and right now corn is up 5 3/4. So positive reaction there. I guess there was some fear that cancellations would show up. Wheat sales of 114,500. That is 52% under the 4-week average. Indonesia took 88,500 metric tons. Iraq took 55,000 metric tons. Philippines took 51,500 metric tons. South Korea canceled 144,900 metric tons. And there was another 120,100 metric tons canceled from unknown destinations. Net sales for new crop, 419,400 metric tons. That's another good number. So it appears maybe some rolling was taking place into new crop for some of these purchases. Wheat before the report was up 7.5. Now it's up 9.5. So just looking at this, reaction for all grains has been positive. Reaction for cotton initially was positive, and then it's backed off to where it was before the report came out, which was up about 42 to 43. So let's take a look at what's gone on lately over the last couple of weeks. I guess it was not this weekend, but the previous weekend, the negotiations with China on trade fell apart. The market reacted from that in all markets: cotton, soybeans, corn, wheat, everything got hit hard. After that, we had a crop report came out. It was not considered very good either. So we sold off and made some really low levels. Now, in recent days, we've had a really good rally. As a matter of fact, and this is very surprising to people, if you look at where we were just when we thought we had a trade deal coming, when it was announced we didn't, and you look at where we were at that optimistic point, after the sell-off, we have regained the ground in corn. We're above that level now, clearly above it. Wheat, we're clearly above that level, and that says a lot. Yesterday, soybeans touched it, and then it backed off some, and now it's trying to rally again. So if you put it all in perspective, actually really pretty positive, considering all the things that have gone on. The market took a mighty blow and sold off, but it's come back in corn and wheat, very close to erasing all those losses in soybeans. But cotton is a different story. If you look at where we were in those 2 weeks ago, and then where we sold off to and where we are now, we're still about 9 cents, 900 points under where we were then. We were at that point above 75, and now right now we're at 66.84. And of course we got lower a few days ago. Why is that? Well, in cotton's a unique market in the way it's structured and who the big players are. The buying in the market clearly had come from, before then, the cotton mills overseas. They were good scaled-down buyers. They had orders in at levels, so as the market sold off, they would be fixing prices and buying cotton. When this happened, a lot of those mills pulled their orders out. So what happened was we didn't have any support in the market. The big speculators, who are always looking for opportunities, started selling the market. And when they found nobody to stop them, they were successful in dropping this thing 1,000 points. Now, as we've turned back up, even though there were speculators selling soybeans and corn and wheat, there was enough strength that came back into the market to erase it. Cotton's a different kind of an animal, really. Once you slap it hard, it has a tendency to want to go lay down. And it takes a little longer to start coming back. And speculators, quite frankly, are defending their position. They're not running and hiding and getting out of their shorts, even though they're heavily oversold, because the cotton's market is a little harder to regain ground when it's lost like this. Will it be able to? Yes, and what will happen eventually, many of these speculators will get tired of being short at these levels and holding, and they'll start covering shorts. And then that will lead to more covering of shorts. And when you cover shorts, you're buying the market. You're getting out, but you're still buying the market. So in time, that's what will happen. But here's the real question. Is this enough to turn these markets up and see much higher levels? Without a trade deal, it's not. I mean, there's a limited upside from here on forward. This is a bounce, a good bounce, but it's still a bounce. And you're going to have a trade deal, or you're going to have to convince people you're close to it with positive statements coming out, something happening. Or we're just getting ready and very soon to start backing off again. I don't think it'll be dramatic, but I think it will be backing off. Unless this administration comes out with a flat-out negative, we're through with them, we're not dealing with China anymore, and if that happens, forget it. Everything's going to go down to those lows they made and go lower. But if we can just hang in here, have some moderately positive news, we're going to probably back off from higher levels and just sit still and wait. So what happens if we have a trade deal? What happens if a month from now there's a trade deal? What will it mean? I think it'll mean 10 cents in cotton. I think it will mean $1 in soybeans, rally of 10 cents in cotton, or 8 to 10 cents in cotton, rally of $1 in soybeans, rally of 30 cents in corn, rally of 50 cents in wheat. So if you're a farmer, you hadn't sold anything, you're trying to figure out what to do, I think if you do get a trade deal, you're going to get a high enough level that will let you sell stuff, and I would do it. I would not be sitting back. If we do get this big rally finally at some point, probably when we least expect it, you better be thinking hard about what you want to do. Good marketing is being proactive, being in front of things, thinking about them. Don't let the coffee shop talk dictate how you market your crop. Be better than that. Be progressive and not reactive to what goes on. So that's it. One last look. Cotton is up 50, so it's firming back up. December cotton's up 40. July soybeans up 5. November soybeans up 5 3/4. Corn's up 6 in July. December corn's up 5. And we've got wheat up 9.5. That is it. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the Ag Market Network. Weekly market report. We'll see you later.